Welcome, everybody. The Game Tavern is open for business. Find a spot at the bar, order yourself a drink, and enjoy tonight's entertainment of Genshin Impact. So yeah, I'm here joined with Martin and Red.
Sup?
And yeah, we're gonna be finishing up a couple of side things here and there in good old Natland, even though we finished up the Archon quest. And you know what, for the fuck of it.
What's our objective?
Actually, hang on.
Thank you for inviting me to join you.
Just to vary up the comp a little bit.
I await your instruction.
Anyway, yeah, we finished up the main Archon quest. Expedition. Say what?
Your commission's completed.
How the hell did I already complete commissions? I don't remember doing that.
Ad Astra Abyssal.
Oh wait, no, it's because you deployed expeditions. At the
Oh
end of
yeah.
you can claim them all at the very bottom.
Oh.
The best part of this is, what do you need? Send them out on those, because you can do for each of the nations as well.
Gotcha. And meantime, we're gonna be finishing up Masters of the Night Wind. Oh god. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it works out. I started this up in the night cycle of the game, because we can actually see the glowing graffiti in the Night Wind.
God, it looks so beautiful.
It's the fucking Russians again.
Hey, but remember, we're homies with Capitano's unit.
What are the Fatui doing here? That's a little concerning. Let's go over there and see what they're up to. Also, how did they get this close to a tribal settlement? Huh. All the Fatui left in Natlan are probably the captain's subordinates. That basically makes them followers of one of Natlan's heroes. Still, once a Fatus, always a Fatus. Something seems off
Racist.
here. Let's go check it out.
Hey, we may be cool with the captain, but don't think for a minute I'm dropping my guard near any other Fatui.
You can at least drop your guard near his troops.
That's even assuming these are his men.
Who else would they belong to?
What are you guys doing here?
We heard that apparently the doctor was snooping around here earlier.
Yeah, they got promptly chased out.
Following orders. If you have a problem, take it up with our employer.
Hey, what's with the attitude? Can the Fatui even work for a private employer?
This is Grudok. I hired him to be my bodyguard in Natlan. As you can see, he's not the sociable type. I'm sorry for any offense.
Fontaine.
Yep, Fontaine.
My original plan was to hire someone from the local tribes, but a priest recommended Grudok and his squad. I was told they were capable fighters and had the time to spare, so they fit the bill. It seems like the Fatui's reputation in Natlan is quite positive.
So that's what happened. Then you must be from Fontaine?
Alright. Not the captain's men, but appear to be Arlecchino's subordinates outside the House of the Hearth.
Which is good enough.
No. He's saying Paimon's asking if the person speaking is from Fontaine. The fact that a Natlan tribal priest recommended them says
Oh,
that
so these
they're
are
Capitans.
so these are Capitano's men.
Precisely. Montluçon at your service. I work in the publication business. And you two... Wait. You must be the traveler and his fairy companion.
Oh, you know us?
A golden-haired traveler with a floating companion. There's no mistake. Your exploits in Fontaine have all the makings of a best-selling series. I'd be a failure of a book merchant if I couldn't recognize you.
Wow, we're really famous at this point, Traveler.
It's truly my lucky day. I know this is sudden, but I was actually looking for you two. You see, I have a favor to ask.
So, you chased us all the way to Natlan? That's a little creepy.
You'll be generously rewarded, I promise you.
Well, at least he got straight to the point. Should we hear what he has to say?
Something tells me we can't escape this one.
Alright, we'll hear your request.
You know the great shaman Sidlali, right? I need her help with something.
Yeah, the chances of her helping a random stranger just because we asked?
I was wondering when we would get involved with her.
Yeah, see, Lolly really doesn't like dealing with strangers.
I heard about that from other members of her tribe. But they told me if one person could convince her, it would be the golden-haired traveler. If you manage it,
So we're getting
I'll even
glazed
double your
now?
pay.
We get glazed everywhere we go.
I know, but never mind.
Did you forget the massive fucking parade in the last stream?
I was fucking tired as shit last night.
That
They threw a Mardi Gras for us, basically.
How did you
I
forget how to?
forgot.
Jesus Christ, dude! Reminder, it's earlier where he is than where we are.
Oh yeah, we should definitely get to the bottom of that first.
It's kind of a long story, and there's tribal history involved, so you should hear it from an expert. Allier, if you could.
Of course. I don't often have an eager audience for this kind of thing. Nice to meet you. The name's Allier. I'm a researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute. Unlike most researchers, I have a keen interest in ancient ruins. That's why I was invited to join Monsieur Montluçon's team.
Well, hold on.
As
The
an
same.
archaeologist, I like this dude.
Hang on. The same research facility that blew up.
Yeah, there's world quests involving helping it get back on its feet. If I recall correctly, it was just one dude fucking up that caused it.
Have you heard of the legend of the great shaman Huitzilin? Yes.
They've just
According to local
lazy this
records,
entire
she was a
time.
color mystic who lived over 200 years ago, and the most adept in her tribe at using that particular technique. Out of all of her exploits, her most celebrated is the Battle of 7 Colors.
Wait, there are 7 colors on a rainbow, right?
Yes.
So she battled the homosexuals?
Not pulling the pin on that grenade.
What?
I'll allow it. I am the only one here under the pride flag. I will allow it.
I'm not pulling the fucking pin on that grenade.
According to legend, the battle was triggered by an abyss invasion, one of the most brutal in Natlan's history, even from a greater historical perspective.
I raised you half the shit we went through.
Amazingly, Natlan was able to turn the tide despite being at an extreme disadvantage. The key to victory was none other than a color Huitzilin created on the battlefield. The color was extraordinary, illusory in appearance while also seeming to possess physical form. Legend has it that Huitzilin used the color to construct a magnificent maze on the battlefield and trap all the enemies inside. This allowed her allies to launch a counterattack and ultimately secure victory.
Anyway, that's the gist of it. We don't want to take up too much of your time.
Okay, it literally just
Yeah,
sounds
I
like
actually
she
like
just.
this.
It literally just sounded like she just gas bombed everybody all the Abyss forces with LSD, and they just had the worst, like the best or worst trip of their lives.
Hey, maybe she did.
It sounds like she just hotboxed all on Natland.
That story
You
is the
know,
reason I
she's
came
a
to
shaman.
Natlan.
They have
I often
great
publish
guts.
books about the history of other nations. They always end up faring well on the market.
Hey, you know what? I don't know. Just not for me. I'll stick to alcohol.
When I heard this story for the first time, I wanted to include it in my next collection, but historical records about Natlan aren't very detailed. We haven't been able to determine where the battle took place, or find any definitive evidence that it occurred at all. Even within the Masters of the Nightwind, people dispute the legitimacy of the story. Some believe it to be a myth. If that were the case, the story would not be fit for publication.
But if you're just including it in a story collection, why does it matter if it never happened?
Well, you see, the slogan for the collection is Restoring the Truth of History. Naturally, I need it to be factual.
Myths are a part
That's
of
why I'm here.
history.
The Masters of the Nightwind are said to have a tradition of recording past events, so I wanted to consult their records.
I mean, in a way, you could still record the methodologies on how they were practiced as a formal religion within the areas of the time, if I'm not mistaken.
Exactly. A lot of Greek history that we know is their myths.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I just noticed he has
Yes, we know they have detailed records, but most of the religion and stuff is passed down through mythology.
I just noticed the saint's flower right there on that little puff on his chest.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
But I was refused access to the obsidian altar. Application after application, and all I received were a few ordinary woven scrolls with nothing to offer. Honestly, I'm just trying to promote their history, and they make such a fuss.
According to my
Some of those
research, their
bastards
scrolls
go
are
to
considered
Sentinel
sacred
Island.
relics in addition to historical records. Naturally, outsiders are rarely granted access.
Martin,
I like
when you
this
were
one.
just talking about the Sentinel, it reminded me of the story I heard of that one missionary who decided breaking several laws to sail towards the Sentinel Islands, and the natives ended up just like peppering him with arrows.
Yeah. Where the fuck is he now? Fucking dead and eaten. I cooked up.
Yeah, found bleeding in his boat in what was morbidly called a new missionary position.
Jesus fuck.
God damn.
Before anyone just like starts like throwing shade at me, this was, I think, nearly a decade ago by now. And number two,
Yeah, it was.
you should shoot the darts at the people who said it, I think, about a week after it's happened. Probably a day after it happened on social media.
Still, that is a hell of a crucifixion by words.
Hey, for once it wasn't me. For once it was not me throwing the barbs.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm just sorry. I know he's a manic guy, but I just can't imagine, like St. Peter just let him into heaven, but he was shaking his head the whole time. It's like, my man, are you serious?
And not to mention, the scrolls we did get to review actually contain a huge amount of information. I just need more time, and I could...
We've been over this, Allier. There's no need to waste time on those scrolls when we have a better way.
Oh, boy. Well, there goes Frenchie, and now they're going full British Museum.
Seat Lally, you mean?
Exactly. You're well aware, I'm sure, that Sitlali has been alive for more than 200 years. That means she lived during the era of the Battle of Seven Colors. If she agrees to be my consultant, then no other historical records are necessary.
Oh, that's what you want.
So, what do you say? I'll quadruple the pay if it helps sweeten the deal.
Well, it's not that we don't want to help you. Oh, right! The duty the chief gave us has a lot to do with wheat sealing. Who knows? The Battle of Seven Colors might lead us in the right direction. All right, we'll help you convince Seat Lolly. Just let us do the talking, okay?
Of course.
Don't worry. I'm sure they'll show up soon.
Yeah, Seat Lolly lives in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. She hates people.
Wow, wow, I'm scared with how often she and I find things in common.
Back off, Tom. She's mine.
You've been teasing me about me and her for how long? That's your own goddamn fault.
He's a Terran traveler.
So, this is where the great shaman lives? A bit far from civilization, isn't it? I hope the person who pointed us in this direction wasn't mistaken.
She lives in a hobbit hole.
Yeah, she fucking hates people.
For someone like
Wants
Seat
out.
Lolly, it actually makes a lot of sense.
Is this graffiti her work too? I wonder if it's a cultural practice. If I could just copy it down,
We're here for a reason, Allie. As agreed, you two can do the talking, and we'll wait for you here.
Okay, we'll go knock on the door. Hopefully she's not hungover. Seat Lolly? Are you there? We need your help with something. Oh, no response. Maybe she's not home.
She's passed out drunk.
Oh, Granny Eatsley? Are you home?
Hey, kid! If you're here to challenge me, book an appointment first.
Jesus fuck.
Jesus.
Our resident shaman girl failure, everyone. And notes, it said when the door was thrown open, you were met with the pungent smell of alcohol.
So she drunk off her ass too.
No.
Yep.
I'm just looking at. My God, this place is a mess.
Traveler!
Oh, that sudden realization.
Looks like we came at a bad time.
Are you still there? Just come in. We can talk inside.
Well, at least we didn't get turned away.
Well, that,
Enter Seat Lolly's house.
Huh. So this is where Seat Lolly lives.
I, didn't have time to fully clean up the place. Complain if you want. Menial housework means nothing to a great shaman like myself. Besides,
Translation,
in light
she was not
novels,
expecting
people who
guests.
keep everything neat and tidy are always too boring to be the protagonists.
Ah, there it is. She is a neat.
Also,
N-E-E-T.
I'm not a hermit. I'm
Yep.
just above superficial rules of societal etiquette.
Oh, a bum.
Yep. The anime term is neat. You need to look at what it stands for.
I can look it up real quick.
No, I'm
Give me
sticking
a-
to my terms.
Give me a sec.
I mean, it's similar. I've got it up on my phone.
She sure does care a lot about what we think of her.
Not in education,
Oh,
employment, or
and
training.
that spell I used
Usually
to
reserved
transfer my
for
senses
people
to
who are
you,
16 to 34.
You're not still, experiencing the side effects, are you? It's my duty as a great shaman to check that kind of thing.
Oh,
200-year-old
when we could
neat.
hear your thoughts? Nope. It's been so long, we don't have to worry about that anymore, right?
Then why do I hear the traveler's thoughts in my head?
What?
Oh no, it's been reversed.
I can still hear you, you know.
How about you get the fuck out of my brain?
I mean, you're imposing your brain onto her. So.
I am not. I do no such thing. This is an invasion of my privacy.
You're the one broadcasting it loud and clear for her to hear.
Martin, I will
Quick,
shove
call
you.
her cute. See
Mar-
her get flustered.
Martin, I will put you in Vulture's birdcage.
Oh, I can just get outside.
Don't bother. I'll find a way to fix it. First you hear my thoughts, now I'm hearing your thoughts. It was just a simple spell. I use it on you, and now it's on the Fritz.
Have you tried unplugging it and plugging it back in?
I don't think it's a piece of hardware.
That's how I usually fix 99% of the things that go haywire with my equipment.
And
Oh, yes.
what's the other one?
Unplug and
what's
replug
the other
your
one?
fucking brain.
What's the other 1%? Percussive maintenance?
No, if I need percussive maintenance, I'll use one of y'all's heads.
Use Martin's. His is the thickest.
And
I
arguably the
will
emptiest.
call in that favor Set owes me.
Forget it. Just tell me why you're here.
No,
Well,
Nate has
someone
actually probably the
asked us
thickest one.
to ask you to be their consultant. They have questions about the history of Natlan.
So they asked the hero of Natlan to put in a good word? Sounds like they know I don't usually trouble myself with other people's problems.
The pay is really good.
Of course,
Paimon,
Paimon only sees Mora.
someone as highly respected as Seat Lolly is not going to fall to...
Doesn't matter. I'm busy.
Exactly.
She sure doesn't
Yep.
look busy. Paimon knew this wouldn't get us anywhere.
From you?
Yeah, we were given a sacred duty to help your tribe weave a special scroll.
Huh? So, you're the appointed ones this time?
We were surprised too.
I just
After
noticed the
all, we
books
have
on
no
her
idea
table.
how to weave a scroll like that. But with Chef Biram's help,
Oh, yeah.
we were able to make some progress.
When we called her a weeb, we were not joking.
We
She
still haven't
reads a
succeeded,
lot of Inazuma
but
light
we
novels.
learned that the key to weaving the scroll is a special kind of color.
Let me guess. Yai Publishing House?
Yep, she's their number one, one of their top customers.
Damn it.
The
What
historical
do you mean,
event
damn
those
it?
men want to ask about also involves color. If you help them, you might end up helping us too.
What the fuck are those eyes?
Do I really want to do this? But it's the guy I like that's asking me.
She's giving us that face again. Did Paimon not explain things clearly?
I can't decide whether this twist is completely out of the blue or if it was foreshadowed all along.
Does that mean you won't help us?
I need to think about it.
Then there's still hope.
Hey, what's the holdup? Just give us an answer already.
Oh,
The
shut
answer.
the fuck up!
The answer is you were supposed to keep your goddamn mouth shut. Do I need to sew it?
I will pull Capitano out of the night realm to backhand your ass.
Martin, get off the copium.
A man's cope never dies.
No, that's
Man's
no.
having trust.
Give me the tank. Give me the copium tank. Give it here. Give it.
I have backup at home. It doesn't
Give it.
matter.
Give it. Give
A
it.
man's cope will never die.
Give me the goddamn tank. Give me the goddamn tank.
No!
Give me the
I
tank.
need this, damn it!
Give me the goddamn.
Wait!
Red, help me get the tank.
I'm getting a year and a half!
Give me the tank.
I've got the.
No, give me the tank. That's it. I'm shooting the gun. That's it. That's it. That's
Oh,
it.
Hermes is thinking it.
That.
I wish I smelled that popcorn.
You agreed to let us do the talking.
Fuck.
Ah, you angered the wifey. Wonderful. Get the chocolate.
Well, that was my job. They're on their own. I'm gonna go get some rum.
Chocolate slap
Stand
incoming.
down, Grudok. As your employer, if I tell you to wait, then you wait.
Oh, it was this guy. I knew it. Never trust a fantasy Connie.
They're more
Understood.
fantasy fascist. From what we've seen of Snezhnaya, it's based more off of Tsarist Russia rather than Soviet Union.
You're the great shaman who's been alive for centuries? But you're so... Apologies for the disturbance. Grudok is a recent hire, so difficult to restrain sometimes.
He's lucky he didn't force Seat Lolly's hand.
Well, since you're here, how about a discussion?
Oh, she wants to
Do
kill all
you
of them.
have any idea who I am? Did you think Granny Eatsley would be fooled by your little performance? I have no intention of speaking to you. Your recent hire interrupted me right as I was about to make an important decision. Pull a trick like that again, and I'll make your lives a living horror novel, except 10 times worse. That's all I came out here to say.
She's just like me. She's just like me. Boy, she's just like me.
Whoa.
Traveler, we have a discussion to finish.
You live up to your name, Granny Itztli. I apologize for the offense. I'm just surprised the Battle of Seven Colors didn't pique your interest.
You're investigating the Battle of Seven Colors?
Ah, the Traveler didn't get to that part? Yes. I
No,
thought the
we got
Traveler
interrupted
could
by
help
your
me
bitch
convince
ass.
you. But, if I'm not mistaken, you have a personal interest in this matter, don't you? I heard that the great shaman Huitzilin was a friend of yours. You two must have been close. If I can resolve the controversy and prove the battle took place, I'll include it in my next collection. Then, all of Tavat will learn the truth.
Okay, why do I get the feeling this guy is just pulling a pin on one grenade in a pile of grenades?
Ooh. Yeah, Huitzilin and Seat Lolly did know each other, but
Let me rephrase that. A pile of hand grenades next to a goddamn J-Dam.
we'll continue.
With your support, your friend's heroic deeds will once again be known throughout the land. Inspiring, don't you think?
Just putting it lightly.
If this is really about that duty, then... fine. I'll help you.
I'm honored.
Save it. I agreed to help the Traveler, not you. You'll just have to leech what you can.
Well, at least she agreed to help.
Who are you calling heartless?
Get the okay, woman, get the fuck out of my brain.
Again, she's not in your brain. Your thoughts are just being broadcasted
They're
loud.
my thoughts, motherfucker. Oh, excuse me for having thoughts in the sanctity of my fucking brain.
Except they're spilling out from your brain.
How the fuck? No, she's tapped into my brain. Jesus.
You were tapped into hers
Jesus.
at one point.
Jesus alive, Mark. And you... Mark, Jesus, friends like you... You drive me to drink, Mark.
Got him flustered.
You drive me to fucking drink.
What doesn't drive you to drink?
Not a problem. I
He's glad
always
you're
plan
there.
to work with the Traveler. So, did you directly experience any events of the battle? Do you have any idea where it took place? Can you think of any relics we could use to prove it?
Talk at me, why don't you? Fine. No, no, and no. I did live during the same era as her, but that doesn't mean we experienced the same events. I've lived a long time, but I'm not a walking encyclopedia. You decide the angle of your investigation, and I'll provide answers if I'm familiar with the subject.
All right. Even if you didn't witness the battle yourself, you still lived through that era. Your insights are very valuable. Allie, you had an idea about where to start, yes?
Oh, well, my plan was to consult the members of the tribe in charge of recording history.
Then, let's start there. Traveler, what do you say to officially working together? After all, it appears I can only get Miss Sitlali's help through you.
I would not talk shit about her in front of her. You know that chocolate slap going to leave a mark on your face. I love how the quest is going, please, great shaman, as if you're directly begging her.
You don't seem super invested in this whole thing, Sitlali.
The Battle of Seven Colors is something I've only ever heard about. I know as much as anyone else in my tribe.
But how? Weren't you alive when it happened?
I wasn't there when it took place, and she never told me about it. That's how.
But Moluso said the two of you were close friends. The battle was legendary. Why wouldn't Huitziling tell you about it?
Close friends? More like arch rivals. Something Montluçon would know if he actually did his research. Did you see the graffiti outside my house? That's not my doing. All students from Huitziling School of Shamanism must pass an extremely difficult trial before graduation, defeating me in battle. Those graffiti drawings are how they challenge me. Of course, none of them ever succeeded. So, after Huitziling's death, her students had no choice but to modify the requirement. Instead of defeating me, all they have to do now is last long enough. As my rival, Huitziling only had one achievement that surpassed my own, and that was the Battle of Seven Colors. I can only assume she had some kind of secret technique at her disposal. It makes perfect sense that she kept it from me. I'm a fast learner. Telling me about the technique is no different than handing it to me on a silver platter. As if she would give away her one advantage.
Oh, that makes sense.
Anyway, all of that is secondary. Like I said, I'm only here to help you fulfill your duty. Don't misunderstand. This duty is important for my tribe, too. A great shaman should do her part to see it done.
Okay, seriously, we need to do
She
something
likes
about this.
traveling.
I do not like the sanctity of my own private thoughts being fucking rebroadcasted.
Well, she's trying to figure that out as well. I think she likes hearing you all the time.
Oh, depends on what we're thinking.
What was that, Red?
Thinking about it.
Excuse you? I fail to see what housekeeping has to do with my duty as a shaman. Why is it that you're the one whose thoughts are exposed, but I'm still the one suffering? I need to get to the bottom of this.
Excuse me, great shaman, but we have a situation over here. We could really use your help.
Okay.
Of course the Battle of Seven Colors happened. The woven scroll proves it. Wheat Ceiling used a mysterious color to construct a maze and trap the enemies inside.
That's just your interpretation. There's more than one way to understand that scroll. Besides, constructing a maze out of color is ridiculous.
Wheat Ceiling was one of the most powerful shamans of her time. She definitely could have pulled it off.
That's the biggest problem. She had students. Why not pass it down? A technique that powerful? And no shaman since has ever used it?
Her students are keeping it a secret, of course. If you knew a technique like that, you'd be a fool to show it to just anyone.
Oh, I didn't mean to cause an argument. I just wanted to ask, is there anything we can use to prove the battle took place?
Of course it took place. Why would you need to prove it?
You'll have to excuse him. Some people in our tribe insist on clinging to outdated views of history. I'd give up now if I were you. It only gets more ridiculous from here.
Please don't fight.
Wow, so the battle really is controversial.
Am I the outdated one? Kids these days can't find anything better to argue about?
That hit the soul.
Oh, I feel old.
That hit the soul.
These arguments are precisely why I hesitate to include this story in my collection. Neither side was able to offer anything useful. What should we do?
Wheat Ceiling was a passionate teacher. We were opposites in that sense. The technique she used in the battle must have been her masterpiece. There's every reason to pass it on.
Not unless
I mean,
she
you could still include the story and just include a caveat that says there is debate over whether or not this actually took place.
Yeah, I feel like the guy is making this way more complicated than it needs to be.
Probably.
Take it from a guy who constantly makes things more complicated than they need to be.
Hey, at least you're admitting it.
Thank you. Or should I say fuck you? I don't know right now.
I will settle for acknowledgement of the truth.
Still, if the technique is powerful enough to single-handedly stop an invasion, it also makes sense that her disciples would keep it a secret.
I mean, depending on what the technique entails, maybe she viewed this whole maze of color the same way Oppenheimer viewed the atomic bomb.
And now I have become death, destroyer of worlds.
We should check with the students from her school. If we can confirm the technique exists, we can deduce certain things about the battle.
If these Fatui fucks hurt that llama, it's going to be war.
I mean, they're just waiting for us. They don't give a fuck about the llama.
They better not touch that llama.
They know for a fact that everyone here will jump their asses if they do anything like that.
But as far as I know, most of the shamans from her school occupy high positions in the tribe. Not the type of people outsiders like us can speak to on a whim.
Right. The obsidian altar is off limits to you. But, if I go...
Why do I get the feeling she doesn't exactly have the best relations with the obsidian altar?
Because they're the students of her arch rival from 200 from and there's probably some bad blood between the two.
Sheesh, and I thought I had a habit of starting shit.
Is there a problem?
Only her students were the ones starting shit with St. Lolly.
Most of Wheat Ceiling's students are respected priests in the tribe. But that means they had to go through me. Or try, at least. I, of course, humiliated them from a young age. Those who hold the position now are the ones who lasted long enough before I wiped the floor with them. If I show up without warning, they'll run for dear life. That's not gonna get us any answers.
Well, they're either gonna bounce or they're gonna jump you. This is Natland, after all. I wouldn't be surprised if getting jumped is how you celebrate somebody's birthday. Oh, you're 21? Jump that motherfucker!
This is not Viltrum.
I never said that anyone was gonna die. I'm just saying they can still get jumped.
That's literally in Viltrum, like, what's her name?
In Viltrum society, when you turn 18, the day you turn 18, you have to survive a 2v1 against your parents, and they
only stop and they acknowledge it.
Hey, the difference probably is that there's actually a fucking ref.
No, it is literally.
No, there's not.
I'm talking about here in Natland.
Okay.
Oh,
Jesus Christ, guys!
I was about to say we saw what happened to Omni-Man getting jumped.
I was talking about. Yeah, fine. I won't make it. Fine. I won't make any more jokes.
Yeah, Paimon can see it now.
Y'all had to go and jump to Viltrum, and I'm the violent one.
You're the one who said Viltrum.
I did
No,
it!
that was me. That was me. I said Viltrum.
Sorry.
It's because he said they probably get jumped on their birthday. My mind immediately went to to Omni-Man getting jumped because I watched CJ's video of brutal beatdowns in Invincible.
Oh my god.
Anyway, let's move on.
Hey, don't jump to conclusions. That was just a metaphor.
Choose the bottom one. Choose the bottom one.
Oh my god.
Only you have the guts to joke like that with me, Traveler. Fine. I said I'd help, so I'll help. But don't blame me if it goes wrong.
Sorry, by the way, sorry for blowing out everybody's eardrums. I'm like, I did, but I felt like Red was trying to gaslight me.
I deserve apologies for my eardrums being blown out.
Denied, because considering you're the reason Red tried to gaslight me, because you got the two of us confused somehow.
I should have let him gaslight you.
Alright, the rest of you can wait for us here.
We appreciate the help.
That was, I'm not gonna lie, that is clip worthy. Oh, wait a minute.
You can just teleport to it directly.
Oh, are you in the middle of a ceremony?
Granny Eatsley?
What is she doing here?
Did some coward not show up after challenging her to a fight?
Or
notice these are
is
old
she
people.
here to officially take over the tribe?
Whoa. It's like they really do see her as some kind of tyrant.
No matter what, we'll defend our dignity as priests to the end.
Ugh, you talk a big game for someone who lost to me the most out of the entire priesthood.
What?
All I want is to ask some questions.
So, you're here to interrogate us?
Someone didn't sit pretty for their beating? Is that it? You want their name, don't you?
We should just run!
These are 60-year-old
the hero
people,
of Natland
by the way.
here, Granny Eatsley will be on her best behavior.
Sure, whatever you say.
Oh, it's the Traveler and his companion. That does make me feel better. How can we help you?
We wanted to ask about the technique you inherited from Wheat Zealing.
Huh. So you can eradicate our school once and for all?
Disciples of our school have challenged her year after year, just as our master instructed. Sounds like she's finally had enough.
Well, you're not wrong.
If we want to protect our legacy,
one of us needs to run.
Not this again. Just how much did you traumatize them, Seatlally?
Ooh, you farted!
You
just
Enoch,
farted!
you sly motherfucker.
You smooth son of a bitch!
Hey! You can't just say whatever you want just because it's in your head.
You know what's the funny part? There was an event in 5.2, I forget what it specifically was that Traveler says, but if you picked Aether as your Traveler, she actually blushed.
I'm Granny Eatsley. A mere mention of my name and kids burst into tears. Love and respect? No one has the guts for that.
Except me.
You know what? Forget about your duty. We really need to fix this mind-reading situation.
Okay, I'm convinced Traveler said that in his head just to throw her off because he knows she can't stop hearing him.
Sorry to disappoint, but if you're here to question whether we're qualified to inherit our master's legacy, we're not going down without a fight.
Motherfucker, this is for a historical report.
What should we do, Traveler?
Just tell him it's for a historical report. Papo, thank you. Oh, we're coming in with the clutch.
Oh, it's you.
Elder Tlapo! Oh, we must have disturbed your meditation. Our deepest apologies. Please forgive us.
Hey, what the fuck did I do?
Translation, can you guys stop traumatizing them, please?
Did Elder Tlapo just issue a declaration?
From what I can tell, in a single word, the message was... friend?
Is Elder Tlapo telling us to treat Granny Eatsley as a friend?
That's not possible, is it?
You forget yourselves, my friends. You are esteemed priests of our tribe. Where are your manners?
But Chief.
Well, hey, the big
I didn't expect
dude.
to see you here, great shaman. My sincere apologies for the lack of hospitality.
Well, I wasn't exactly planning to come to this crowded place. So you can save the pleasantries, Chief. I'd rather get this over with.
Understood. Now, as successors of Huitzilin, I understand your friction with Granny Eatsley. However, Elder Talapo's declarations have always showed us the correct
Is he in the
path.
cutscene right now?
You would do well to
Yeah,
respect his counsel.
Can I?
See, Lolly has traumatized the entire priesthood by merely showing up.
Am I allowed to talk right now? That's my question.
Yeah, and also I just gotta make this joke. Why do I get the feeling this is exactly what would have happened if Chuck Norris walked into the Vatican?
All right.
Red, you good?
That was I don't know why that got me, but
It
that
sounded like you had a fucking spit take, dog.
Quick question. You have two options. You're the fifth person in this order because you weren't in the party. Deepstone or Crota.
Deepstone or Crota?
Not Crota. Kingsfall.
Kingsfall. Wait, that one's with Oryx, right?
Correct.
Yes.
And I'm asking Martin. This is more Martin's question.
Oh.
I was about to say.
Oh, and Last Wish. And Last Wish.
I was about to say. I think the only one I can remotely be confident on is King's End, because that was the only one I remember playing right now.
You were never there for Deepstone. That was beyond right. I was Sherpa for Deepstone in a clan, so I'm confident on leading in that one.
So which one would you rather do?
Oh, which one would I rather do?
Yes.
Deepstone.
All right.
May I continue?
Yep. All right. That's all I needed.
Okay then. All right, but seriously, Red, you good?
Yeah, that got me for a second there.
Just ask me which Destiny raid we're doing. Refuses to elaborate. Leaves.
I'm surprised he came here on his day off.
Putting together a raid for us.
So, mind your manners and allow Granny Eatsley to ask her questions.
Good thing Elder Tlapo and Chief Biram are on our side.
That saves us a shit ton of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, this is Natland, so when do we start cracking heads?
We didn't crack heads in Mualani's thing.
We did. We fought monsters. That was cracking heads.
Were they required for that bit? Or were they just on the way?
They were required. Remember the cavern?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, he seems pretty happy to see us.
He's the one who put you in charge of the scroll, right?
There's no need to... don't need to get overly excited about it, Seat Lolly.
Yeah, Elder Tlapo appointed us to the task.
Elder Tlapo, huh? He's still Claw to me. Hey, don't pull that cutesy stuff with me. You're an Iktomi-Sor elder now. You occupy an eminent and important position within the tribe.
No, when you have a pet, they're always a baby.
Especially when you call them by that nickname. Oh, now you made the baby. You made her cry. See, Lolly, you jerk.
Now we thought Claw needs head pats.
So, you already know each other?
Claw was only this big when we first met. He was with Celine's Saurian companion back then. She kept dragging him to my place, so over time, we got to know each other. She only came to my place to fight me. But at the same time, she always claimed to be my friend. She was the only one who dared to try, at least.
Well, you've lived a long time. You've probably made a bunch of friends over the years, right?
Oh, boy.
The more time you have, the more friends you lose.
Ah, yes, that whole Immortals problem. Tired of seeing people around you die.
Anyway, let's get back to business. I hate talking about the past. Oh, 200 years and you still haven't given up, Claw?
Also, I haven't said this, but I love how the Iktomi-Sors hold their arms up like T-Rexes. Like they do the T-Rex hands. It's adorable.
Arms.
I still haven't made up my mind, so you should head back. Traveler, Paimon, let's go.
Their arms are connected to their wings, if I recall correctly.
It's still cute. Seriously, I think it's really cute. What the? Oh, god damn it!
Below.
Oh god! God! Oh god!
It's
damn
stuck
son of
there.
a bitch!
Your left.
Shut up!
Hey there, Chief Biram. Oh, wait. We haven't reached out since the last time we failed the task, huh?
I'm just grateful you haven't forgotten that duty.
Actually, we have good news. We found another clue.
Dude is massive.
Have you? Yeah, we've already established this guy's gigantic.
I know, but still.
It's the Battle of Seven Colors.
Wheat Celine's claim to fame? That sounds promising. But The battle took place hundreds of years ago. An investigation is bound to be difficult.
True, but Granny Eatsterly promised to help.
Is that so? Huh. I've tried seeking her help in the past, but I never managed to coax her out. You should cherish this opportunity.
Hey, don't complain. None of the previous chiefs succeeded either.
Forgive me. That wasn't my intention. It was a comment on my own failings.
Paimon said you've been trying to figure out how to weave the special scroll.
It is my duty, great shaman.
Why bother? The scrolls always end up completed on time. So what's the point of figuring it out for yourself?
If I may, this task concerns the history of Natlan as a whole. And in many ways, history is the memory of a people. Memory is sacred to our tribe. I'm sure a great shaman understands that better than a humble junior like myself. Something this important cannot be left to baseless rumors.
Everything this man has said about history is true.
I know you don't concern yourself with the daily affairs of the tribe, Granny Eatsterly. Even so, as a priestess, I trust you wouldn't leave something like that to chance.
I get your point. Of course, the one time I wish you could read my mind, it doesn't work.
He is rage baiting her.
No, that is the one thing you should not say.
No, that's not it. Huh? It's not important. Rest assured, Baram, with my help, the Traveler and Paimon will definitely be able to complete the task.
You have my thanks,
Looks like
then.
you're still in your 20s. I mean, honestly, whatever skincare routine she got going on is doing wonders for her.
It's called an anti-aging spell, probably.
It's called mystic bullshit.
Yeah, let's be real.
Probably, yeah.
Hey, you have enough for another intertwined fate.
Well, time to roll the dice.
If it had been a 5-star just out of nowhere, then this recording would have been coded.
Oh, yeah, no. Nefer is a catty bitch to everyone except Vulture. He's already got her at C4. Because he's pulled her 5 times.
How much money?
Yeah, for me, that is not happening.
He got 2 of those pulls in less than 20.
That lucky... I don't even play this game, and I'm just going to go, that lucky bastard.
Yeah, no, Nefer is... He only pulled her twice this time around. He pulled her 3 times on her first banner.
Still.
So are you here to test whether we're qualified to inherit Master Wheatselian's legacy?
You've already been tested, haven't you? Well, frankly speaking, I don't think any of you are qualified.
Damn!
That's not why I'm here. All you need to do is be good and answer my questions.
Fine,
Literally
ask
so
away.
upset. Y'all are
You've
garbage.
heard of the Battle of 7 Colors, right?
Of course. It's our master's claim to fame. An immortal legend inscribed in the very history of our tribe.
Then I'm sure you know there are those who question whether it actually occurred.
I did hear people arguing about that the other day.
It's disgraceful. How can they question something like that?
It doesn't surprise me. Natlan has had more tourism lately. A lot of people have started getting strange ideas after interacting with Outlanders. After all, everyone who took part in the battle has returned to the ley lines. Without witnesses, it's hard to refute detractors.
Well, it just so happens the questions I want to ask are directly related to the legitimacy of this battle.
Listen, we know you were rivals, but do you really have to question her legacy?
You think she's like you? Someone who can't survive a little scrutiny?
No, of course not.
Then let me finish. During the battle, Wheatsealing most likely used a technique powerful enough to turn the tides of war. I'm sure she was very proud of it. Proud enough to pass it on to her disciples. So, which one of you inherited that technique?
I don't think any of us have heard of it.
Listen, I'm not trying to take it for myself, so be honest. With or without it, I can wipe the floor with any of you.
Yeah, no objections there. But I'm telling the truth. None of us have ever heard of that technique.
What's wrong with her? Why would she let it go extinct?
Master's body of work is massive. No one student could hope to learn all her techniques. Mastering just a few already takes a lot of effort. Master had no choice but to recruit many students, split up what she knew into different portions, and pass it down through various individuals. So even though we see ourselves as representatives of Wheatsealing's school of shamanism, what we know isn't the sum of her legacy. Actually, I know of a shaman family that inherited some of Master's techniques. The family fell on hard times and lost the right to the priesthood. Still could be worth a shot.
But if they inherited Wheatsealing's secret technique, shouldn't the family be thriving?
Well, it's the only thing I can think of.
All right, give me their address.
I'll mark it out on your map.
To be honest, I'm not optimistic about the future of this investigation. That's because the request came from you. You don't know the power of your own words, do you?
He likes us.
Okay, this is on the surface, right? Oh yeah, it's on the surface.
Yes.
Ah, fucking fine. Give me the... Jesus.
Proving the legitimacy of this battle seems more hopeless by the second.
Nothing we can do about that.
Well, even if our investigation ultimately proves the legend to be false, that's still a worthwhile result. Although I'm here for business purposes, I have a personal interest in this as well. I'm drawn to matters of historical truth.
That's exactly why I chose to follow you, Monsieur Montluçon.
Listen, I'm just updating you on the situation, not asking for your opinion. I don't really care whether you continue your investigation. And Traveler, you came to me for help with your scroll weaving duty, right? You thought looking into the Battle of Seven Colors could give you answers. That's understandable. But based on our progress, I'd say this is a dead end. Instead of wasting time, you might consider taking a different approach. I'll try to think of another way to help you.
Respected Traveler, let's not forget about the compensation I promised. You shall have it in full. Extra, if that's what it takes.
What makes you say that?
Yeah, based on what you've told us so far, it kinda seems like there's unresolved tension between you two.
You think so?
She claimed to be your friend, but picked fights with you non-stop, and never told you about her biggest accomplishment. By figuring out the truth behind the battle, maybe we can finally help you get closure.
Closure? I'd say we're 200 years too late. But fine, if you want to keep investigating, be my guest.
Ah, that's wonderful news.
Alright, let's go visit the shaman family. Hello, are you a shaman?
Yep, that's me. Huh? Granny Eastly?
Get up! In a crowded market like this, the only person who should be trying to hide is me.
My apologies. Ever since my grandfather's generation, the shamans of my family have given up on passing your trial, Granny Eastly. Have we offended you in some other capacity?
Man, this is generational trauma at this point.
Whenever
Dude,
I
Lolly, what did you
misbehaved as
do
a kid,
before?
Grandpa would tell me about the thrashing he received from Granny Eastly. I still get nightmares about it sometimes.
Hey, don't get any funny ideas. This was your idea, remember? Keep asking your questions. I'm going to find somewhere quiet to wait.
Oh shit, we have somebody in the chat. Sorry, I didn't see
Okay,
it.
so your family studied under Wheat Ceiling, right?
I didn't see it. Shadow Killer, welcome to the show. Welcome, welcome. Quick question for you. I'm building building.
Ah, nice.
Hang on. Trying to read this name. Diala. Did he try to say Dia as a shield support?
Let me see.
Well, check the chat.
Dahlia.
Dahlia. Martin, I leave this to your expertise.
I don't know. I've not touched my Dahlia yet.
Yes,
The
although
four-star
that
that
pretty
came
much
out
ended with my
last time.
grandfather's generation, unfortunately. The techniques my family learned from Wheat Ceiling didn't have much practical use in terms of tribal affairs, so during my grandfather's time, we quit the priesthood. Turns out, shaman techniques aren't that useful outside the priesthood either. So over time, we abandoned them altogether. Of course, it's possible that we were just too foolish to understand the true power of those teachings. After all, Wheat Ceiling was a genius. None of her students have been able to fully reproduce her talent.
Do you know which techniques were passed on to your family?
I'm not sure. As a kid, I remember hearing my grandfather talk about them, but it's not like I can use them myself.
Just think about it for a sec. Do you remember anything about a technique that can decide the outcome of a battle?
Decide the outcome of a battle? No, I don't remember anything like that. Besides, my family wasn't really known for our talent. If a technique like that exists, I doubt Wheat Ceiling would pass it on to us. You might have better luck asking one of the priests. They're descendants of Wheat Ceiling's most gifted students.
Well, looks like we're back where we started.
Still no definitive evidence the Battle of Seven Colors took place. Allier, do you think we have enough to draw a conclusion?
All we have are non-witness accounts. We could put together an interview, but that's not going to hold up in academic circles.
The team I'm running is Skirk and Jinglu and Dahlia and Charlotte.
That sounds like a free-to-play Skirk team.
Then we
that
have
would be
to
more a
keep
Vulture
going.
question, but he's not here at the moment.
Oh, you're
He would know.
investigating the Battle of Seven Colors?
Yeah, you know about it?
Not a lot, but there's something special about my family. In addition to shaman techniques, Wheat Ceiling's stories were passed down to us as well. Say what you want about my ancestors' dedication to shamanism, but they definitely paid attention to those stories. And of course, the Battle of Seven Colors is the most exciting story of them all.
We don't need another story. We need something concrete. Does no one in your tribe understand that?
I'm not sure if this
I'm
is
about to
helpful,
backhand
but
this dude.
the story passed down in my family is a little different from the one told in the tribe.
Really?
Well, it's Wheat Ceiling's personal account of the events, so it's a lot more detailed. For example, in the version I heard, the battle took place in a location known as Chico Mostuk Cave.
That means you can tell us where to find it. Have you ever been to this place?
Unfortunately not.
I studied maps of Natland before we left, Monsieur Montluçon. I don't remember ever seeing such a name.
Could your ancestors be mistaken, Mr. Shaman?
It's unlikely. My family may have let the shamanism side of things fall by the wayside, but we're serious about these stories. In the words of my grandfather, some things deserve to be passed down more than secret arts.
If Wheat Ceiling's version of events differs so much from the general understanding, that makes it even more likely the battle is completely made up.
Yeah, that's disappointing.
Hold on. You mentioned the Chico Mostuk cave?
Oh, yes? Can I clear something up for you?
It's been more than 200 years. Huh. I never thought I'd hear that name again.
What does she mean?
Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
I don't have any questions. Thanks for your
That
time, and I
location
do.
is now known as the Valley of Fog. The Chico Mostek Cave is what it was called 200 years ago.
Hey, I'm from Shadow Killer. I have any questions? I do my research on those characters. I have a lot of questions on my team, that's all. That's all fine, Shadow.
Precisely when Wheat Ceiling was alive. That means,
Another
Monsieur
dude was here,
Montluçon,
it's good for
we can
team building.
confirm
He would
the
be able to
original
help
site
you
of the
out with that.
battle. Once we get there, the evidence we need should be at our fingertips.
Just when we thought all hope was lost. I never doubted you, great shaman. Allow me to present you with a gift as thanks.
Save it. Flattery won't get you anywhere with me.
Just accept the gift.
Mr. Montluçon works in publishing. You're a huge fan of light novels, right, Sweet Lolly? Maybe he could get you some that are out of print.
Really?
Out of print,
She
huh?
perked right
Sure.
up.
Do you have any in mind?
Well, if we're talking collectibles, then the first edition of Shogun Almighty reborn as Raiden with unlimited power is a must. It's the first major hit of the isekai genre. Several editions have gone to print, but copies of the first edition are exceedingly rare and valuable.
I see.
There's also its sister work, Pretty Please Kitsune Guji. It was Yai Publishing House's attempt at gauging the new market trends. It's opened the door to a new genre after readers grew tired of isekais. The sales speak for themselves. Actually, Yai Publishing House released a limited edition not too long ago, but it's almost impossible to get. Anyway, I'll take those two.
Sorry, I'm not sure I caught all that. What were the titles again? Reborn
Oh, I think I
as
heard Martin
Kitsune
talk about
Guji?
this before.
This was
Those
when
two
we
titles
went
are among
to,
the most successful and well-known
what's it
works
called?
in the entire
on.
industry. You're telling me, as someone who works in publishing, you've never heard of them?
But we
I'm a
did
merchant
write in
from
Story
Fontaine,
Quest.
after all. Regarding this
what's it called?
particular genre from
The first
Inazuma,
one was
I'm
there.
afraid I lack your level of expertise.
Amateur.
Ooh. Just leave the books to me.
Of course. Sounds like a perfect arrangement. Now, there's no time to waste. We should head to the site of the battle right away.
Once we get there, it'll take a bit more work to determine the actual location. Right now, all we have is a general idea.
Well, I'm sure Miss Sitlali can help us with that.
Have you even looked at the time? It's already evening, and I have important plans tonight. You expect me to work through the night?
Well, what do you think, Traveler?
Or get her beauty sleep.
Let's break for today and
We'll
we
find a
come
place
back.
to rest for the night. When should we meet tomorrow?
He's persistent, huh?
How about noon?
Do we have to wait that long?
Great shamans have important matters to attend to in the morning.
Jane, I guess that she just wants to sleep in.
I can read, you know.
Sorry.
But that's only because I have important tasks to complete at night.
Yeah, called drinking booze.
All right. As Miss Sitlali instructed. Let's meet back up tomorrow at noon. We'll be waiting at the exit of the tribal settlement.
Sorry. I just wanted to ask, is Granny Eatsley satisfied with my answer?
Yeah, of course. You really helped us out.
Oh, good. I'm glad I didn't offend her somehow.
You're really that scared of her?
To be honest, Granny Eatsley almost never interacts with ordinary tribespeople like us. Everything we know about her comes from rumors. She's a powerful shaman who's lived for over 200 years. As a great hero, you're probably the only one who isn't intimidated by her.
You'd love her.
Well, thanks for today, Sweet Lolly.
That's quite considerate of you. All right, let's grab a few drinks. Just like last time.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, didn't you say you had important plans tonight?
What did you
I-
think I meant?
Does that mean you've been drinking
She's
every
just
night
like
for
your
the past
dog.
200 years? Now Paimon's worried about your health.
No, I've had enough socializing for one day. I know somewhere quiet. We can just buy some drinks and head over.
So she's grabbing a 6-pack.
Which will also give us a chance to solve the mind reading issue. Considering the necessary spell work, I'd rather do it in private.
Get a climbing. Hello?
Huh?
Another chance
You there,
to
Tom?
learn from you.
Did this thing lag, or
I'm here.
I just annoyed by the climbing?
I am just currently trying to contain my unyielding rage.
Oh, but look at that! You climbed so well. You actually could have used my week. I got up there faster. But precious Kachina.
If you ever question my desire to play with precious little Kachina again,
There's still a long
Yada
road
yada. Some unknown curse. Jump and follow me.
Is this the place?
No, further up.
Further up? Whoa, this is like a secret base.
Sometimes I want the fresh air, but not the company. So I come here. Let's see if my stash is still here. Ah, great! The halberd crest birds didn't eat my snacks.
here we
Now
go
for
again.
the mind reading issue. Give me your hand. It might take a little longer, actually. I just need to share my senses, make a clean break. And that should do it, right? You're not wrong. Hold on. Why do I still hear you in my head? Oh, did I not separate our senses completely? Maybe using my palm isn't enough? Close your eyes.
What's she doing?
Touching foreheads.
Please work, please work. A great shaman should be able to handle this.
Oh, that's reverse!
Look at Paimon! Look
I
at
was
this
like,
smug
oh,
little
yeah.
fairy fuck. She knows what's up.
She's like, if I push them just right, they'll kiss.
Okay, what about now?
I think I heard something.
And now? Huh. Whenever I try to remove the effect, it just flips direction and gets worse.
I saw her blush.
That was just to help with the spell. Ah, shoot. I still hear you.
Bird.
Like, nothing they're trying is working. Which means we can sort of secretly flirt with her.
To lose the boundaries of the mind is to drown in the sea of consciousness without a concept of self.
Wait, she has tacos?
Oh yeah, her specialty dish is tacos.
I read that in a light novel. When it comes to the real world, I think it's pretty accurate.
Is Lolly drunk? She's not making much sense.
Is she drunk?
Anyway, we'll just have to leave it for now.
Hearing the traveler's thoughts isn't that bad, right? You should just tease him. That's what Paimon would do.
It's just...
We're doing it to her, Paimon.
I'm not good at this. I'm not used to being close to people. Sorry, I said we could be friends, but I guess I'm not ready. I'm used to being Granny Eatsley. Someone intimidating, someone people are scared to approach. I don't have to deal with people that way.
Yeah, Paimon's been wondering, why do you insist on living so far away? You could easily become a leader of your tribe, someone everyone loves and respects.
When you live as long as me, a person is like a flower. The color draws you in. You water it to see it bloom. It rewards you with its fragrance, but it doesn't last. With the passing of the seasons, everything withers away. You can try to water it, but it will never bloom again. Even if the same plot of soil is covered in flowers the following year, the one you remember won't be there. That's just how it is. Most of the people in my life will be gone one day, just like a flower. Getting close means losing friend after friend for hundreds of years, until the weight of their memories crushes my soul. If people don't care about me, then I don't have to care about them. It's better if the people in my memories are nothing more than fleeting strangers.
See, Lolly.
You won't live as long as me, so you don't have to worry about that. Really? Then you should understand. Nearly everyone you know will be gone one day.
But not you.
All the more reason to remember them.
Traveler?
Is Seat Lolly alright?
Stupid mind-reading side effect won't go away. It's not like I want to hear you complain about me all the time.
Okay, she's definitely drunk. Seat Lolly, maybe take it easy? At this rate, you might sleep past noon tomorrow.
I'm not drunk. I remember everything the traveler said. Just gotta think of a response. I'll think of something.
Uh-oh, not this again. Is she asleep?
I'm fine. Can get home by myself.
Is she talking in her sleep or talking to us? She seems kind of out of it.
Princess Carrier.
Bye.
Traveler,
Gonna
Princess Carrier.
walk back alone. Need some time to think.
Alright.
Well, no sense to loiter in her property. Alley-oop. And actually, with this little gap, might as well be proficient.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
But yeah, she just went home drunk as shit that night.
Ew. Yeah, I recognize that. Good thing her little pillow friend was her Uber.
Yep.
You recognize from experience.
Maybe.
Tom's getting a threat for that? Who are you and what have you done with Tom?
I mean, I could work up a threat if you really want one.
There it
The
is.
place we decided to meet yesterday. Who knows if Sweet Lolly will show up on time? She drank so much last night, she might not even be up yet.
Ahem.
2 words. Liquid IV. They will save your ass from a hangover.
Do they even have an equivalent to liquid IV in this world?
If there is, she's probably figured it out.
Sweet Lolly!
No need to sound so surprised. Drinking is just a way to pass the time. I mastered the art of moderation long ago.
That was moderation? Woman, you are 90 pounds soaking. I can't even judge this too far. My aunt, like 90% of that woman's body is her liver.
So you're saying you have a Sweet Lolly at home, technically?
Yeah, she's my kid.
Ugh. Ugh.
Hey, for once I didn't say my catchphrase.
Last night doesn't count. It was a minor slip-up, that's all. Anyway, I gave everything a lot of thought, and I think you're right about something.
Slip up?
The Battle of 7 Colors holds the key to a lot of the answers I've been searching for.
So that's why you're here so early.
Traveler, great shaman. Sorry to keep you waiting. Shall we head out?
Oh, this is kind of making me want to get something to drink. Nothing alcoholic. But maybe gamer subs, because it's delicious.
I've been meaning to try, like, literally any flavor, but I've never found the desire to pull the trigger on that.
I recommend the pineapple cocktail. It slaps. Though you're gonna have an easier time with finding something than I am because you don't have an allergy to food coloring.
Oh, what color are you allergic to?
Red dye 40.
So that excludes basically any. That excludes a lot of colors.
Just
lot of
follow
food.
me. I'll confirm the location myself.
Are we positive? We're positive these are the captain's men.
Yes.
Of course.
Geronimo!
This should be it.
So the battlefield is inside this place.
That could explain a lot of our academic questions.
don't lose focus. Once we get to the actual site of the battle, all the evidence needed for publication will be at our fingertips.
I think Big Stuff here is gonna have a bit of a problem.
Squeeze through.
Just suck in your gut.
Everyone ready?
Go in sideways.
Oh, it's a domain.
Domain expansion.
Ammo.
7-hued ruins.
And you will get seat lolly for this.
Sorry, Ayaka. Oh, wait a minute. I need a healer.
So yeah, John works fine.
John?
Or whatever her name. The one that Clee's scared of.
Jean?
Jean, sorry. Wrong name.
John?
I forgot.
You couldn't even go with Joanne or something?
Oh.
Joanne? You gonna say Joan or Joanne? You had to go with John?
Damn, he's like offended.
Ready for anything.
You know what? It's been a while since he's been in the fold.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
So the Abyss invaded through a cave like this?
When the Abyss first began to corrode the ley lines, they took every opening they could get.
All the items here should be useful for our research.
You're not to touch a single one without my nod of approval.
I don't support invasive excavation techniques either.
Ah, of course. I'll defer to the experts on this matter. Well, shall we continue?
I don't trust him anymore.
Yes.
It's been slow at the start, but now this is the point where, yeah, I got my eye on this guy.
How much you want to bet he's going to touch something, turn into some sort of monster, and then we got to kick his ass to knock him out of it.
There are weapons
Martin?
here for every tribe in Natlan.
That's
The battle
shit.
must have encompassed the entire nation.
Sounds like we're getting closer to what the legend describes. But all we can really say is that a battle took place here. There's still no evidence of any colors or some elaborate maze.
Wow, you're really invested in the Battle of Seven Colors.
Well, it's the reason I came to Natlan in the first place. Grudok, send some of your men to search the area. We might miss something all grouped together like this. I'd like to cover all our bases.
All the bases. You got it.
I already don't like this.
Don't jump to conclusions. Of course this isn't the site of the actual battle. We have to keep going.
This wall is in our way!
I might have an idea. Traveler, try removing that sphere.
Whoa, we passed straight through! What was that? Some kind of color magic?
It's very close to the technique Wheatsealing might have used.
That's it? Doesn't quite compare to the scale described in the legend.
Still, what a terrific archaeological find.
Enough chit-chat. We should keep going. The deeper we go, the more we'll find.
I see that chest.
I don't like the way those two are nodding. There's something in this battlefield they're looking to take. I don't trust for a second they are remotely innocent about this. This is some sort of treasure hoarding bullshit. They're up to something.
Hold on. If we step here, we might fall through.
You mean there are traps in here?
Remember how we were able to pass through the wall just now? It must have been...
Whoa, you're right. We can keep going now.
I'll hold her jump skill.
I know. What is that way she's laying down on the pillow?
The I do not give enough of a fuck pose.
That's more of the paint me like one of your Fontaine girls poses.
Have you seen the paint me like one of your French girls pose?
I saw an opportunity for a joke and I took it. Fuck off.
I mean, hey, see, Lolly would have let Traveler paint her like that.
Wait, what was
Not that you'd ever admit it to anybody.
What is this place?
Look, a maze made of colors.
It's real. I can't believe it.
Hold on. The quality of this space. This isn't reality. It's a realm of memory.
Huh?
No. This is a space constructed using memories as a medium. The principle is similar, but the two are not the same.
Correct?
The fuck?
Where'd that come from?
Wheat scene?
Wheat ceiling?
Wheat Zealing, my bad.
What?
No. It's just a trace of her consciousness left behind after creating this space.
Friends, this is my question to you. What is our strongest weapon against the Abyss? In my opinion, it's memory. After all, is it not after losing the capacity for memory, love, and compassion that our enemies fell to the Abyss? That is why, with our memories, we possess a power the Abyss cannot hope to match. I have discovered the perfect medium for us to wield that weapon. You know it as color. The more cherished the memory, the more vivid its color. As memories disappear, their color fades first. That is why color is the best vehicle to wield the power of memory. Guided by vibrant colors, your capacity for memory is what will allow you to navigate this maze. Without that capacity, enemies will fail to cross the barrier in front of them and be trapped here for eternity. So, be brave, my friends, and march forward.
Any ideas, Sweet Lolly?
Sounds like she left a tutorial. Not surprising. She always did have to handhold her talentless students. Follow me.
Nice try. I hope I'm good.
Monsters here too?
Abyss creatures. Likely trapped here for some time. Looks like a few monsters made it out of the battle all those years ago.
Well, Tom, you finally get to crush heads.
Wait, hear me. You two! Time to end them! Yeah!
Come on, swing.
strange color-changing blocks. You would see Lolly fell through all of a sudden. You scared Paimon half to death.
Must be one of the mechanics of the maze. I'm guessing the purpose is to help allies navigate this place.
Oh no, more monsters?
Ah, shoot. They're blocking the way forward. Let's get rid of them.
0 fucks given. Lolly has.
Blazing light!
Eat Laline! Eat Papa! Get him!
Oh man, she hits like a truck.
Well, she is also maxed out, right, for trials.
That she is.
So you get to see what she would be like in full power for your level.
This is so pretty. If not for those monsters, Paimon would have never guessed this was a battlefield.
The
Fuck,
showmanship's
fuck,
not
fuck,
bad.
fuck,
I'll
fuck,
give
fuck,
her
fuck,
that.
fuck, 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 fuck.
I'll just teleport you up top.
Thought I was being
So what-
clever.
So what color can you stand on right now?
Not that one. Well, this
Yeah,
is
that
the
one
part
either.
where it just decides to troll me.
Rise like smoke. Rise like smoke.
Is this
Barely get that in
a
time.
bridge made of colors?
Don't sound so surprised. We just need to cross and we should reach the end.
What the what?
We're out!
Hmm.
Looks like we made it through the maze.
Hold on. This is...
Whoa, so pretty! The thing inside the sphere looks exactly like the maze.
All right, I hate to do this, but I just gotta run and quickly do a barkeep meeting. I'll be back as soon as I can.
All right.
I'm back.
It's like a miniature blueprint made from a special dye.
That color.
The dye was modified using a secret technique to harness the power of memories and create mazes like the one we just witnessed. Without that power, it's just a normal dye. But the color it produces is still quite rare. I would say this is the most direct evidence that the Battle of Seven Colors actually took place.
The expert has spoken.
Perhaps I could take a closer look? It's an important piece of physical evidence, after all.
My instincts were right about the fantasy Russians. Fuck you, Martin.
Ha!
Well, at least he figured it out in the end.
I had them pegged from the start. Fuck off.
You were doubting for a bit, though.
Yeah, because you gaslight me, you dick. You and your fucking Capitano dick riding.
No, you may not.
Oh no, something fighting.
I know it! Never trust a Russian!
What are you doing?
Huh, you noticed my signal. Not bad, Traveler. We make a good team.
I know it!
So, you've been watching me.
A self-proclaimed book merchant who's never heard of Shogun Almighty reborn as Raiden with unlimited power? Please, that work was a commercial success across Teyvat.
Yeah, Martin, this is another case of you blabbing about something way in advance. I remember you blabbering about this.
Right, we did! Raiden's story quest! Shogun Almighty was one of the 3 options you could choose to give her.
Martin, I remember you yapping about Lolly being a nerd about these books and her mentioning. I remember you mentioning this very sequence.
I don't recall mentioning this sequence.
Yes, you absolutely mentioned this sequence.
Moving on.
I knew you were fishy, but I didn't expect you to pull something like this.
Monsieur Montluçon, we just need a few pictures for our research, not the artifact itself. What if it gets damaged or destroyed?
Shut it. I couldn't care less about preserving this piece of trash. I would destroy it right now if I could.
But then there would be no evidence to prove the battle took place.
What if that was my goal all along?
What?
Huh. Pretending to be a book merchant, pretending to promote the history of Natlan and its heroes was the only way to get information out of the people in this tribe. But, make no mistake, I'm no lowly merchant. I am the future owner of the largest printing company in all of Teyvat. But the dye in that sphere ruined all my plans before they could even get off the ground.
We've received a report that your advertisement in the paper makes false claims. Fontaine Law demands it be taken down immediately.
False claims? The dye I advertised is an unprecedented innovation. It produces colors of unmatched radiance.
Unfortunately, its qualities are neither unprecedented nor unmatched. According to the lady who made the report, she saw a woven scroll in Natlan made with a similar dye. Even more miraculous, that substance dates back hundreds of years.
How? Creating this dye is the culmination of my entire life's work. You're telling me I'm hundreds of years too late?
Calm down, sir.
Sorry, it's just... I know this product will be a hit. The economic boost to Fontaine will be huge. We just need to advertise it as written. Fontaine's publishing industry is one of the best in the world. All we need to do is publish something in the paper, and all of Teyvat will think it was our invention first. We don't need to worry about more reports. Fontaine is far more advanced than Natlan. No one will believe such an innovative product could come from a place like that.
That goes against all of Fontaine's advertisement regulations. We can't do that.
What if I give you a portion of the profits? All you have to do is let the advertisement stay.
You're trying to bribe me? Careful. I'm dangerously close to reporting this to Monsieur Novelette.
Oh.
Wow, and I just took Nouvelette off the team.
I knew if I was just allowed to market my product, it would be a hit. A bestseller even. I would be a giant in the printing industry. But now, no one will see it as anything more than a poor imitation marketed centuries too late. No matter how good the product actually is, not a single one will sell. I will never accept that someone from this backwoods, ignorant nation could come up with that dye. Not 200 years before me.
Even when the truth is right in front of you.
Ha! Truth is in the eye of the beholder. I'm already in the printing industry. I can go into publishing, no problem. All I have to do is destroy this sphere, write a detailed report about my findings, and publish it around the world. Then, the so-called truth becomes your word against mine. Once my report is accepted as fact, no one can accuse me of making false claims.
That's awful. What happened to restoring the truth of history?
That plan hasn't changed. I will continue to spread my truth for all of Tavern to see.
Alright, I'm gonna need a lasso made out of barbed wire and some very strong rubbing alcohol.
I'm down.
Are you sure you don't also want salt?
Good idea. Bring the salt and the thumb screws.
Ah, you mean a hero of Natlan who's not actually from Natlan? And a great shaman who, according to rumor, abandoned her tribe long ago? From a practical perspective, there's no reason for either of you to stand against me.
Oh, you're not gonna be standing for all too much longer, because I'm gonna turn your fucking legs into fanoodles.
Shows what you know.
Oh, since you like rumors so much, have you heard the one about what happens to people who get on my bad side?
Ah, the wrath of Granny Itzley. Like I said, our interests aren't at odds. I knew from the beginning that you would accept my invitation, considering Huitziline was your rival. You've lived longer than her, you're far stronger than her, and yet, she has always been more revered than you. Now, that can change. With the backing of the printing industry, I can take any book and send it to all four corners of Tavern. This part of Natlan's history will be mine to tell.
The only four corners this motherfucker is going to see is his pine box.
And in my version, I can erase the Battle of Seven Colors. You can be the one to have all the glory.
That's not real history.
That's a no then? Your history means nothing to me. But it's not allowed to stand in the way of my Mora.
Done running your mouth? Good. Before handing you over to the tribe, I think I'll have my way with you first.
Phrasing?
Oh, she doesn't care about phrasing right now.
If this comes to a fight, per my contract, you're gonna have to go through me.
Alright, bet. Prepare to fall.
You say that like I am in any ways disappointed, Ruski.
That's right.
I like how the
for nothing.
assistant just started running.
Wait,
Yeah, assistant's
aren't
actually
you
chill.
subordinates of the captain? Why are you helping someone who wants to erase Natlan's history?
The captain. You actually bought that? United in the pursuit of Mora, we travel the land to collect debts. Our loyalty is to Regrader, his interests, and his wealth.
Regrader?
For context, Regrader is number 9. He is the guy that
captain means
oversees
nothing
the
to
Northwind
them.
Bank.
They serve a different harbinger altogether. Regrader.
Thank you. Now I know who's to send your severed heads to.
This man has the potential to become a giant in the printing industry and disrupt Fontaine's economic system. This aligns with Regrader's interests.
It's all been a lie from the very beginning.
I don't care who you serve. When it comes to punishment, I don't discriminate.
Pay your dues.
Honed in flame!
Fulfill our pact! Yes!
By everlasting flame!
I will end you.
Take this!
Dodge this.
Show no mercy! You two! Time to end them!
Blazing light!
This moment will be frozen in time.
Barbados,
I'll get back to you later.
Get to work!
Need Hydro for that, dude, which you do not have.
Cool it. You need to hurry up.
Who is blood?
This one's well done.
Honed in flame!
That's what you get for messing with the hero of greater a run for his Mora.
When did this person get so strong? Looks like the men following the captain failed to update us on the latest intelligence. Not good. This is becoming more trouble than it's worth. You're on your own.
Hey, what about our contract? Your boss signed it himself.
Our boss never signs a contract without loopholes. Even a veteran businessman like yourself fell into his trap. That's what makes him the best.
Afraid that's what happens when your forces are reliant on loyalty to your pockets rather than your cause.
Go home and read the fine print. All I did was trigger the exculpatory clause. You! The other stipulations have been fulfilled. I set up explosives around the cave, strong enough to destroy this place, as instructed. Oh, and for security purposes, all explosives have been rigged to blow at a specific time. Shouldn't be too long now.
He's wrecked. This is why I got beef with him.
This is why I don't trust Fatui.
We're supposed to wait until I made it out. Are you trying to kill me?
Never trust a Fatui until proven otherwise.
That depends on how fast you can run. I'm off.
Clean shit.
You think you can just waltz out of here? Traveler, stop them, and then we'll make a break for it.
If I'm caught, I implicate my boss. Time for the backup plan.
Well, it sounds like it's time for a cinematic.
Wait, don't!
Did he just try and throw that spear into the middle of it?
The maze? Our surroundings look different, though. What did that Fatui guy do?
Ugh, that idiot.
He tried to destroy
My
it.
prejudice against the Fatui is once again vindicated, and once again, Martin, never try to gaslit me against my instincts again.
In fairness, you did suss out they weren't Capitano's troop.
Exactly. I remembered that
But
precedent.
Capitano's troop can be trusted.
All right, fine. But they better be a lot more convincing about working with the captain. So,
And with that established, let's.
So
go
it
find
seems like I'm getting my mojo back on prediction.
Sort of.
What do you mean, sort of? I sussed those guys out from the get-go. Sort of.
Good point. She'll know how to get out of here. Let's hurry. If we don't make it out before the cave collapses, we might never be able to leave. Let's see. See, Lolly? Oh, looks like it's not gonna be that easy. What should we do?
Elemental's nighttime.
The special color? The one you saw in that woven scroll? Why would it appear around here? You're right. Lead the way, traveler.
He triggered it just like that? If the technique isn't activated correctly...
Instead of a realm of memory, the subjects in question will be trapped in a temporary space like this. If you cannot escape in time, it's mutually assured destruction. But I can't fault someone for using it as a last resort.
I knew it! Someone of your skill wouldn't leave behind memory fragments just to parrot instructions. You must have the capacity for conscious thought.
I appreciate the compliment. It's been a long time, my friend.
This is no time for a reunion. The cave outside is about to collapse. I know time flows differently in this place, but that still doesn't leave us much time. Can you help me get out?
You misunderstand, Lolly. I'm nothing more than a fragment of memory. There's not much I can do.
What do you mean? This space can be manipulated, right? The exit of your maze. I remember its structure. If I create an exit here, I can leave. You just need to tell me how to manipulate this space.
The maze you saw earlier was constructed using the memories of many warriors of Natlan. When people leave deep impressions on each other, their memories form connections. These connections are particularly strong between comrades in arms. That is how I created my maze. The connections between the memories were my needle and thread, and the special color was my fabric. But if that color is crudely combined with an isolated memory, one without connections, you get a place like this. This space is a combination of my color and your memories. There is no way to alter or construct anything within it, because there are no connections at your disposal.
Over 200 years, and not a single lasting connection. This is my punishment, huh?
Well, at the very least, you have a connection to me. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to appear in this space.
That's only because you never gave me a moment's peace. Still, it's a shame you're not around. You said it yourself. A memory fragment can't be used to create the connections I need.
Sweet Lolly.
But now that I have the chance to talk to you again, I need you to give me an answer. Your special technique. You didn't pass it on to your students. You passed it on to the rival you could never beat. Me. What I want to know is, why?
So you figured it out.
After what I saw in the maze and everything you just told me, I'm certain the technique at the center of all this is the same one you taught me all those years ago. But you never brought up the fact that you used it to win a battle. From your description, it might as well have been a simple color trick. I'm getting the feeling you always meant for me to come here. But if this is a foreshadowed event, I'm not happy with the narrative setup.
Sweet Lolly, ever since you learned that technique, you've been able to see a special color, haven't you?
You mean...
That color is the core of the technique. But it isn't my invention. It's something I discovered in the work of our ancestors. More specifically, you could call it the color of memories. In truth, passing on the technique is a process of using that color to tint another person's memories. Yes, the technique has the power to decide victory. But in my opinion, the capacity to add color to someone's memories is where the true value lies. You are fated to live a far longer life than me, Lolly. I couldn't bear the thought of all those years existing as a blank canvas in your memory. So I wanted to leave a little color behind.
Your color, you mean?
One day, you too will want to leave behind your color in someone else's memory. When that day comes, you will understand my decision.
So, if you still need time, let me choose to remember you first.
I have to get out of here. That's the only way to rescue them.
Lolly, what are you...
I understand the true principle of this technique now. If I can't construct an exit, then I will separate this color from my memories by force.
But you could lose a portion of your memories that way.
I know, but my memory is just a blank canvas I've neglected for 200 years. My friends are worth the risk.
I have to find her.
Traveler?
When you entered the realm of memory I constructed, I used your memories to learn about your recent experiences. I have a feeling you're the one who will be saved this time. After 200 years, someone has appeared by your side. The kind of person I could have never anticipated. The Night Kingdom harbors Natlan's memories, and the Traveler's connection to that realm is incredibly strong, surpassing even the shamans who worship the Lord of the Night. This means that, even without your tutelage, he can see the color of memories.
What did you say?
Although he doesn't know how to wield it, he unknowingly left behind a trace of color in your memories. That was enough to guide him to this space. You now have a connection at your disposal. Well, Silali, it looks like part of this was foreshadowed, but the rest is a surprise.
Traveler? Traveler!
That's Lolly's voice! She's just up ahead!
This is goodbye, my friend. Your memories over the past 200 years are much more than a blank canvas. Cherish them.
Wheat ceiling.
Lolly!
Paimon! Traveler! Hold my hand.
Alright, here's the cinematic.
Did we teleport out? Man, that place was so...
Damn it. Wrong again.
Oh, we made it out just in time! Wonder what happened to the Fatui guy and the others.
He was most likely trapped inside that space, just like us. The external structures supporting that space would have collapsed with the ruin. Unless he managed to escape, he would have been crushed.
He still preferred that to being caught, huh? They were standing a bit further away, right? They probably weren't pulled into the space. Maybe they already made a run for it.
Hello?
It's one of Maluson's employees! Quick, restrain him!
Oh, I can explain. I had no idea Malu-san was such a terrible person. I couldn't stop him from running, so I stayed behind and tried to find people to help rescue you. I'm so glad you managed to get out of there.
Either way, the guards will take you back to the tribe. You'll be their problem.
I understand.
Anyway, I'm not here to harp on you. I just need to know one thing. Which way did he run?
He went that way, but I'm not sure if you can catch up.
That way? Unless he suddenly grows a pair of wings, I think we're okay. Traveler, Paimon, come with me.
Time to castrate this man.
Hey, it's Elder Tlapo and a group of Ictomisaurs! They caught Malusol!
Looks like they caught him just in time for lunch.
Something felt off about him yesterday, so I set a few things in motion. Looks like it's time for that foreshadowing to pay off.
My bank balance. No! No!
What's wrong with him?
That's one of the tricks Claw uses to scare people. He makes people hallucinate the thing that scares them most. It's particularly effective on weak-minded people like him.
Serves him right!
I know. It was a lot to ask, making you come all the way out here during the day.
Was that a declaration? Elder Tlapo didn't appoint us to a whole other task, did he?
Forget about him for now. The Ictomisaurs will make sure Montluçon doesn't escape before the guards arrive. In the meantime, we have unfinished business, remember?
Right, the special scroll. But the die is buried underneath a bunch of rubble now.
Don't worry, Witzeline's technique hasn't been lost at all. Come with me, I'll explain everything at my house. Oh, and Traveler? Everything you said about memory, I finally figured out my answer. I knew you'd want to tag along. Let's go.
Well, I guess just leaving him there to piss himself in fear is good enough.
The fact that this man's biggest fear is his bank balance. They were like, how can we scare this man? Horrors beyond his comprehension? Abyssal creatures flooding his streets? No, let's just make him think that he's lost all his money. Have him show his bank balance as 0 Mora.
I mean, to some people, well, most people, being flat broke is probably one of the worst things imaginable.
Then again, most of us probably don't have that.
Already
So, when
successful.
it comes to weaving the scroll itself, you don't actually need to lift a finger. But if we're going to pass on Wheat Zealing's technique, your participation is critical.
What are you saying, Sweet Lolly?
Follow me.
Whoa, look at this place. Do you weave scrolls too?
Hey, that's Malwika.
Yeah.
And that faded out spot, is that us? Is that Enoch?
Yeah.
Scrolls.
Nice.
Scrolls? I thought you were going to show me your masterpiece.
That I am, old friend. The technique I'm about to show you directly relates to woven scrolls.
Fine. What is it? Something that can turn the tide of war or prevent a great disaster? You probably want to challenge me, right? I know you don't have the strength for a real fight, so I'll let you beat me with words.
Old friend, my life is nearing its end. I'm afraid I don't have time for another match.
Hey.
Don't worry. I trust in the belief of our tribe that death is not the end, but the beginning of a new existence in the Night Kingdom, where everything is made of memories. So, do you know why our ancestors insisted on using colorful, woven scrolls to record our history? Because history is the memory of a people. We give our scrolls an orange hue, so the dead can still feel the warmth of the setting sun. We decorate them with kernels of grain fruit, so the dead can still enjoy the abundance of our harvests.
I know that, but something this important? Why entrust it to me and not one of your students?
As your friend, I admit, I'm being a bit selfish. I don't have long, Sitali. Oh, I'm not sure I can truly explain my decision. But I know you will understand one day. For now, will you accept my final request?
Just this once. I understand now, Wheat Zealing. Just like you said I would. Claw, help me move this outside. I'm going to color it. Traveler, Paimon, come with me.
We are like birds, soaring through the horizons of time. I linger between brushes of memory, seeking the color of my final journey. When I get there, may there be feathers to paint the sky, shades of rose. And fields of green to beckon adventurous souls. And azure oceans with which to sail into the unknown. And volcanoes too, where, despite the danger, hidden treasure waits to be found. And graffiti art, of course. Without that color, just imagine the dullness of night.
Anything else?
In the end, I hope everyone remembers my color too.
In the end, I hope everyone remembers your color too. All in all, it was just a technique for coloring a scroll.
The task I'm entrusting to you is much more than that. Farewell, my friend.
Preserving these colors in memory, that's the true duty of the appointed. That way, they're not lost to piles of black and white text.
I'd love the art style change.
I knew you would understand.
This is the special scroll. How did you know how to weave it, Seat Lolly? Hold on. You've lived for more than 200 years. You know how to weave the special scroll. That must mean you're the one behind the gifts from the spirits.
Oh, well, it's not like I wanted to interact with the appointed. So whenever I delivered the scroll, I used illusions to confuse them. The fact that it turned into some kind of divine intervention is because no one was skilled enough to see through my tricks.
You've carried the duty alone for all these years? Even if you don't like interacting with people, why not teach someone else how to do it?
Traveler, you can see the special color, right? The essence of that color is memory. That means completing the special scroll is a process of searching for color within your memories.
So this scroll is why we couldn't complete this quest before we finally finished up the Archon quest.
Yeah, because it would spoil the hell out of it.
This was the our chronicle, the final battle against the Abyss in the Night Kingdom.
Our shining moment, the birth of Tumaini.
Passing the technique on to someone means sharing your memories with them. You need to leave traces of your color in their memory, and they must do the same. Even though I only confirmed that today, I've had suspicions for a long time. And, well, ever since Sweet Celine died, I haven't wanted to form that kind of connection with people.
Oh, yeah.
It was her final wish, so I kind of resigned myself to taking on the burden forever. After all, I have all the time in the world. But Claw never stopped appointing new candidates to weave the scroll, despite knowing exactly how I felt about the situation. I knew exactly what he was doing. And yeah, if I ever did share my memories with someone, I guess that person would be a friend. But it never got to that point. This time, though, you win, Claw. Take this. I guess it's my response to what you told me the other night.
What is it?
If I had to choose my color, it would be the color of this handkerchief. Countless people exist in my memories, and I know one day that will be my fate too. A memory living on in someone else's head. Since you have a long lifespan, you're the perfect candidate to bear this memory and carry my color in your mind. Just keep it safe. And you better not forget my color when I'm gone.
Whoa.
Tsundere.
To talk about death, don't you think? It's only been a few seconds since we made the friendship official.
Isn't that what friends are for?
Okay, this is a serious commitment. Well, Seat Lolly, if the Traveler's going to leave their color in your mind too, it'll probably be gold, right?
Actually, their mark is already there. Remember the mind reading effect I couldn't fix? Well, I finally got to the bottom of it. Sharing senses allows communication to occur between the consciousness of different people. Naturally, memories are also involved in that process. Although I didn't know it at the time, we both have the ability to see the color of memory, which means that when I shared my senses with you, a connection was created between our memories. And that connection is what caused my original spell to go haywire.
So, you can hear the Traveler's thoughts because you left traces of color in each other's memories? And that's why the Traveler could hear your thoughts too, because it works both ways, right?
Quick thinking, but only those trained in the mystic arts can maintain that level of connection. That's why I can still hear the Traveler's thoughts, but not the other way around. There's no need to worry, though. Now that I've figured out how it works, I'll get rid of it in no time.
Oh.
I lied. Hearing each other's thoughts actually depends on the strength of the connection between our memories. So, after everything we just went through, I bet you can hear me again. I knew it. Since the connection between our memories is already there, the only way to get rid of the effect is for one of us to forget about the other. Just messing with you. I'm a legendary shaman of my tribe. Now that I know the cause, of course I can figure out how to fix it. It'll probably take some time, though, so bear with me for now. Besides, I'm an open book. It's not like you're gonna hear anything embarrassing. Unless I've had a few drinks.
The top!
Pick the top. Pick the top.
A shame? I mean, if you ever miss this whole telepathy mess, I could always share my senses with you again. No promises, though. Some thoughts are better kept to yourself.
Huh?
Paimon can't hear a word of that.
Rental warning next day, yep.
Ah, you did it? Your investigation into the Battle of Seven Colors must have been fruitful indeed. I do hope you share what you learned.
Wow, the scroll is finished already!
Elder Talapo's wisdom is never wrong.
Yeah, we should explain. Take it away, Traveler!
I see.
You don't look surprised at all.
It makes perfect sense. History is the memory of a people. If we want to depict it, a dye derived from people's memories is, of course, the best choice. Now, it's just a matter of preserving this secret technique. From your description, it sounds like learning the technique requires the previous holder to share their memories.
Well, yeah.
In that case, I must work with our priests to reinvent the technique based on the principles you described. After all, memories are precious things, meant to be shared with those closest to us. I cannot take that choice away from you, Traveler. You completed your task admirably. Finding a way to carry on that legacy is now our duty.
All right, we'll leave that to you.
And please pass along my thanks to Granny Eastly. We interrogated the Fontanian merchant she apprehended, and it turns out he is the reason some among our tribe started to question our history. He hired people to spread misinformation about the Battle of Seven Colors. The recent friction within the tribe is entirely his doing. We now have a record of his crimes, and will begin working with Fontaine authorities in a few days.
So he was behind the controversy in the first place. Guess it's easier to investigate when people are already questioning something. Anyway, that clears it up. People don't just question their history out of nowhere.
Until we meet again.
You told him everything, right?
Yep, we left out the part about your contribution, but it kinda seemed like Chief Biram saw through us.
You could have just said it was a gift from the spirits. I guess he is different from the previous chiefs. But if he figures out it was me all these years, I'm in for a world of trouble.
There you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Oh, it's the other Fontanian researcher. He wasn't taken away with his boss?
Please, call me Allier. After questioning, the tribe absolved me of any serious wrongdoing, so here I am. I'll be heading back to Fontaine soon. No employer means no funding, after all. But I wanted to finish my investigation first. I'd like to ask some questions about Huitziline. I want people outside of Natlan to hear her story, but my understanding still has some holes.
Questions? Huh. Why should I let an Outlander tell our stories?
Don't misunderstand. I have no intention of twisting your history or using it to make a profit. It's just honest curiosity. I assure you, I believe amazing stories deserve to be shared with the world. Culture thrives through dialogue and exchange.
I never had a bad feeling about this guy.
He actually just genuinely cared about the history of this place. That's why I like him.
All right, you can ask your questions, but be quick. I have important plans after this.
Important plans?
Oh, thank you
it
very
involves
much.
Books, booze, and chips. Only leave it see lollipops out
Another
of
day,
patience.
another drained social battery.
Me in a nutshell.
Hold on. You owe me a pair of books.
Oh, that! When it comes to light novels, your memory is like a steel trap, huh?
You're telling me. Yeah, it's not gonna be easy. You might need to go to Yai Publishing House in person. But I don't need them right away. Just don't forget, okay?
Of course! We'll get them sent to you as soon as we can!
Sent to me? Nuh-uh. I don't want a stranger knocking on my door when I'm hungover. Here, just take this.
Is this the key to her house?
He just gave you the key to her house.
And this is?
The key to my house. Don't bother knocking next time. You'll disturb my sleep.
She's saying just walk in randomly, put the books down, and then get out.
Okay,
Well.
open up your map.
Let me guess. I'm going to Inazuma.
Go to Inazuma. We're doing this first.
Come on, can't I at least do my outro?
Not until you've done this.
We already gone. I think we already passed my 2.5 hour time.
Go right there. We'll get this for Granny Eastly because she deserves it. She's an amazing woman.
Ay, ay, ay. If I remember the... Yeah, the publishing house is down here.
Yep.
Been a while since we've been back to Inazuma.
Mm-hmm. And now back to Natland we go. I think you can just press the compass at the bottom and it'll just take you there faster.
This is easier for me.
So it was the teleport that's on the road, not that one, a bit further up.
No. This is the one. I remember. I remember that river leading to her house.
Oh, right, yes. All right, you're right. I guess it just marks her house on the map, so it's easier to spot.
Wait, hold on. Yep, just gotta move south. See? Just move south, travel up here to up this river. Right here to our own quiet, graffiti-covered, drunken shire.
Her little hobbit hole.
Now go knock on her bedroom door to your left.
I put him right here. Don't try to bullshit me.
No, but there's dialogue if you put it on the left.
Should I knock on her? Still do it?
Not that one. The bigger door.
Oh, this door.
Her bedroom. The faint sound of her snoring. Now, if you leave and then come back later, it will actually note that her dusty table has been thoroughly cleaned, and the spot where the books are is meticulously clean.
All right. When do I go back in?
We're done. I don't know how long it takes.
Just for the fuck of it. Just for the fuck of it.
That's a note. I'm on left.
It's
Yeah,
alright.
so maybe, I think.
So what? Just pass it a few, like in-game hours or actual hours?
In-game hours, I think. I have no idea. But
All right, I'm gonna
up
test.
on the bar to the left.
I'm gonna test this, and then we're gonna call it a day.
Yeah. I just realized you can see Nod cry in the distance there.
I'll have to look back through the footage.
Yeah, what you'll see there is kind of a spoiler.
Good lord, how drunk did this woman get? Alright, if I find it, I'll make a screenshot or something, but... Alright, am I safe to do my outro?
Yes.
Alright, first we'll get to the final thoughts. Red?
Well, that was certainly not what I was expecting from Neats, whatever her name is. Sorry, I'm bad with names.
From Seat Lolly? Oh yeah, Seat Lolly's now on the Pilgrim Chronicle, right there between Kenichi and Ion-san.
You heard her name how many times?
Okay. I will use that bracelet. I need to.
You don't have the balls for that kind of grind.
My offer still stands, Red.
I will find the patience.
No, you won't. Anyway, that's going to do it for today. That's one more loose end tied up, but we still have this entire fucking area here that I've been waiting very, very patiently to finally get a look at. And now apparently
a collective of plenty.
Yeah, so we're going to be adventuring out here into this darkness to finally see what the Collective of Plenty is about. So look forward to that.
That will be tomorrow.
Indeed. So, all that being said, glad to finally have gotten this all sorted. So please... Oh, hang on. Hey, there it is. So please, oh please, do those things we YouTubers love to beg our audience to do, which is leave a like, comment on this VOD, share it with your friends, and of course subscribe if you want more of this type of content. But until then, this has been the last call of the Game Tavern. Please have yourselves a fantastic time of day, because you're all fantastic people.